What is up, everyone? It's David. It is mail day here on Gem Mint MTG, where we talk about graded Magic the Gathering cards. Today, I'm just going to be going through mail to show you guys the cards that I've been picking up recently. Got both some graded cards as well as some raw cards. A good variety here. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into these cards. Starting off here with the first card here, which is a Radiant Archangel. So you can see Radiant Archangel. Urza's Legacy, not foil, but really good condition. I got to see photos of the card. I haven't pulled it out of the sleeve yet, but I got to see photos of the front and back of the card on eBay, and it looked really nice and clean. I am hoping to grade this card. I'm going to examine it a little bit closer, but it looks really nice. Really nice corners, nicely centered. Overall, very beautiful card. Love these reserve list cards from the Silver Age. I've talked about it a million times, but I really bullish on cards like this, and the more that I can pick up raw and get them graded myself, I will continue to do that. So really happy to add that to my collection. Let's get started off here with this next card. What have we got here? Some of these I remember, some I do not. What do we got? Oh, we got Jessica's Will. Okay, so so this is not a vintage card, not a reserve list cards, but I do play a lot of Magic. If you don't already know, I am very much a player as well as a collector. I play a lot of EDH, and this is for EDH decks. So nice Jessica's Will there. Looks like we got something else. Okay, let's move on to the next card here. This is, oh, that was the Radiant. This is a collector's edition island, the Blue Sky Island. This is my favorite island artwork. I absolutely love this art. I really love the islands from the original base set. It's something that I collect. I collect these in high grade. So I saw this come up for a pretty good price. I like cards like this. I love the artwork. Not a ton of financial value, but I collect islands in particular. And this is going to be a good part of that collection. I have some beta islands graded, and I have some raw alpha and beta and unlimited islands as well. I absolutely love islands. So I saw this come up, looked like a good price, so I scooped it up. Yeah, it's a 9 centering, 9.5 on the surface, 9 on the corners and edges. So it's a 9 quad plus. Really nice card. It's absolutely beautiful. And moving on here to Zeroland, Gem Mint, CGC. Now, you knew I had, this card came up on auction, and I absolutely had to have it. Anyone who's been watching my channel knows I love this card, Zeroland. This was the first CGC 9.5 I had ever seen, and I saw it come up, and I had to have it. So I watched the auction and bid for the win. It's absolutely beautiful. It doesn't have subgrades, which kind of stinks, but I don't really care all that much. It's not a very high value card. I just absolutely love this card. So now I have a 9.5 in BGS as well as a 9.5 CGC. Really cool Zeroland of the Claw. One of my favorite cards. Moving on here, we've got just another graded card. What have we got here? Oh, nice, yeah. Gem Mint Fast Bond. Take a look at this guy. I'm trying to remember how much this was. I think this was like $150, something like that. Yeah, but I remember this one came up. I love Fast Bond. It's a reserve list card this is actually the revised edition. It's not unlimited. But I'm just really bullish on cards like this. Cards from revised that you can get in extremely high grade, especially the reserve list or iconic cards, I think are just an absolute steal at today's prices. So to me, a card like this under $200 is a great pickup, and I was happy to add this to my collection. So now I have 9, I think I have 2 9s and a 9.5. So I've got a few graded copies of Fast Bond. Really neat card. Let's get that there. And now we've got, get this out of the way. Have we got here? Some more EDH cards. Oh, look, we got some stickers with this order. No drama llama. I love when people throw stuff like this into the orders. Thank you, sir. Dreamroot Cascade, Crimson Vow. Again, this is just a card for EDH decks. I play a lot of EDH, and some of the land cycles coming out have been pretty good. So I'm going to be using that in EDH decks. And then here we've got, so this is my favorite part of this mail day. So this one seller was selling a couple different Urza's, Gem Mint Urza's cards. These out here. And I just had to have them. So we've got Powder Keg and Volrath Stronghold, both gold labeled Gem Mint. Absolutely beautiful. Love cards like this. Both reserved list cards. Volrath Stronghold. If you saw my Kenosha video, I actually picked up another Gem Mint copy of this, and I actually paid less for this one. So I kind of like looked at it as, okay, well, I'm definitely willing to pay as much as I paid for the other one because I felt like I got a pretty good deal on that. I think I paid $275 for this guy. And then the Powder Keg was $75, something like that. So yeah, pretty good prices on these. And like I said, I have another Volrath Stronghold in Gem Mint condition. I actually have it right here. Absolutely awesome. So now I've got two. He's got a brother. He's got a friend. I actually looked up the pop on these. I think there's 36 other ones. So I did the math. I've got 5% of the Gem Mint population of Volrath Stronghold. It doesn't really mean anything, but I thought it was kind of neat that I've actually got two Gem Mint copies of this card. I absolutely love this card. I think cards like this have a very, very good future, especially the ones in high grade. This is a very popular card to play with. These cards are very hard to find in good condition. They're becoming almost impossible to find in grade-worthy condition, in my experience, particularly in the last year. So I was really happy to scoop up another copy of Volrath Stronghold. And if anyone has more of the 9.5s, shoot me an email. I will be happy to purchase it from you. I absolutely love this card. Stronghold is one of my favorite sets. I absolutely love the Tempest block, especially the lands from that block. The iconic cards like Mox Diamond, Volrath Stronghold. I just think they have such a great future. So I was really happy to add this to my collection. So my average price on these, I paid $325 and $275. So my average price on these is $300, which I think is fair. I think these are running about $100, $120. So when you factor in the cost of grading, it's like a 2x multiple. So pretty good on these. I think that one day these are going to be worth a lot more than $100. I think that cards like this, in the next few years, cards like this are going to be in the $200 to $300 range, and the Gem Mint copies are going to be worth a lot more than what I paid for these. So really happy to add that to my collection. And then the Powder Keg, not a very high value card, but a really cool card. I really like that it's an artifact. You can use it in any colored deck. So when you're dealing with problematic permanents, problematic artifacts and creatures, you can use this in any deck to take care of those. And it's just got really cool Dan Frazier artwork. It's just an absolutely awesome card. So yeah, pretty good assortment here of cards that I've picked up recently. I'm always buying cards that I intend on grading. I'm really excited about this Radiant Archangel. It's not a very high value card, but I think cards like this in high grade, they fetch a very good premium. I remember seeing a Radiant Archangel get sold in 9.5 condition for a lot of money. I believe it was over $150. And then cards like, vintage cards like the Collector's Edition Island, just neat. Some cards you just like for their artwork. Zeroland is just kind of one of my pet cards. I absolutely love this card. It's like my meme card for the channel. I absolutely love it. So when I saw CGC 9.5, I just had to have it. And then the Volrath Stronghold and the Powder Keg, I talked about those reserve list cards from the Silver Age. And then revised cards that you can get in gem mint condition at the prices they are today, I think are just a fantastic buy. I think cards like this have a very, very bright future. Revised is an awesome set that I think was underappreciated for a long time. And I think that, more and more cards like this are starting to get appreciated. And the ones that you can find now in really high grade, especially these iconic reserve list cards, I think they're going to age very, very well, especially as some of the other ABU Four Horsemen sets get out of the price point that most people can afford. I think cards like this are going to age really well. So yeah, nice mail day here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not already a subscriber here on Gem Mint MTG, hit that subscribe button and join in the fun. I'm going to be talking about cards all the time, raw cards that I'm getting graded cards that I'm purchasing, that I'm adding to my collection, and unique cards that I just love. I love talking about this stuff with you also. Hit that subscribe button and join in the channel. All right, thanks everyone. Until next time, have a great one.